I don't think it's our job to really steer people in any particular direction. I feel like when we create music or sound design, it is our job to take what's already there in the scene and amplify it so that it becomes more tangible. So Deliver Us the Moon was a labor of love, and we spent a lot of time and effort to get that to sound the way it did. Deliver Us Mars, compared to that, is a different beast. It is bigger, and so we've had to scale up in terms of quality, quantity, the systems. We're making a hard sci-fi game. We felt like we needed to remain grounded.
We were trying to find out how we should treat sound in all these different kind of environments. On Mars, you have a different atmosphere, so their sound is behaving differently.
Every sound needed to be considered in that way. Every sound we made had to work in all these different atmospheric circumstances.
Yeah, for sure. It's always been a balance between what's aesthetically pleasing and what's realism. And because of that, we made different categories in which we can process sound, where we can sometimes process sound more towards the realism kind of thing in Mars. In other situations, we make the choice to make it sound more like Earth, but just for aesthetic purposes. Because we are making a game about space and space travel and science in a way, following all the developments within the scientific world and within space travel has been also really inspiring. So, for example, all the recordings that Perseverance made on Mars, that's just been so, it's been so crazy that we're able in this time to listen to these recordings and think like, oh yeah, that's sound from Mars.
One of the things I'm super proud of is that we have this very barren, desolate planet. We've brought so much life to sonic life, to these really arid wastelands on Mars. Every environment you go to has this it feels unique sonically. It's not a given, it's not a given that we're able to create a very diverse sonic palette in all these different environments that we showcase in Deliver Us Mars, and that we've been able to do so from an audio point of view, I'm super happy about.
It's a really emotional game, and I'm really proud on how we as a team, also with sound, but also as a studio, try to tell that story, that emotional story about Kathy Johnson and about Mars. And I think that's something I'm really proud of.
It's such an interdisciplinary thing that we're making. So whenever we're stuck, we can go to Rainer, who does the story, and talk to him about, okay, so what are we supposed to be feeling here? We can go to our game designers and talk about how challenging is this supposed to feel? Are you supposed to feel stuck? Are you supposed to feel this or that? How is the mechanic supposed to work? We go to our programmers all the time to find out what is going on behind the scenes here, what is happening under the hood, so that we can design and prepare our sounds as efficiently as possible. And all these things, whoever we talk to, it just helps. It helps to get out of the studio, get out of your head, to get the sound that you need, ultimately. It takes a village to create a game like this. Deliver Us Mars is super ambitious, and we've had to take on so many new challenges in order to get this done. And that we've managed to do that is something I'm incredibly proud of.